This guy has been hassling me for hours, so it's time for a little payback. Surrounded by griefers? Here's a tip. Search your crew options to scuttle the ship.
What a load of shit, and how the did you know I was there, you dumb c***?
Thanks for the ship.
Load of shit, you dumb dog.
Someone's a bit salty.
Wow.
Or boo 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 boo.
Yar, me hearties, Captain Falcore here on your #1 stop for Sea of Thieves news, speculation and general rambling.
Hey peeps, Falcore here. So we've speculated on mechanical sharks, krakens that used to be human, and sailors that grow fishtails, wear clamshells for bras and suffer a smack from the blunt end of an ugly stick. All of these things have been threats from the sea, which kind of makes sense. We're dealing with a game where you spend 70% of your time roaming the ocean, so obviously all the threats are going to be coming from the water, right? Right?
You're wrong. Here's why.
Plunder Valley. Now I've had a few people ask me to do this island, and although the cave paintings are sparse, the island itself tells most of the story. So let's get started with them ancient tags, yo! For an island so big, it only has 4 distinguishable cave paintings that tell a story, but tie those together with the island's surroundings, and you can fill in the gaps. So let's take a look at the paintings first. First we have this one, 4 feathers. But birds have feathers and stuff. Thanks for watching, happy sailing, bye-bye! Next we have a picture of the ancients that appears to be trying to fight a large bear, with a bird above them all, peering down on them. Remember this one? We'll come back to this one later. In this picture we see people running in fear as a large bird appears to swoop down and attack. But notice these 2 fellas here in red, holding what appears to be horns. Maybe a new musical instrument? Or maybe the loudspeakers we already have. Notice how the people painted in black appear to be terrified, yet the people in red appear to be summoning? The island is littered with statues that depict birds, but one thing I noticed was there was 2 different kinds. A cutesy adorable little thing and a big ass terrifying thing. Which means there were 2 types of significant breeds of bird that used to dwell on this island. It appears as though the bigger of the 2 birds was somewhat of a menace, terrifying the commoners, and in some cases was worshipped by a few of them. This shrine, or maybe a memorial, shows that maybe a handful of them saw the larger creature as a dark god. On the very top of the island appears to be a large bird perch. Down from this area there is this picture which shows what appears to be a master hunter who is being worshipped by his followers. On his shoulder he carries a red bird. Now, I know what some people are thinking right now. That is the bird on shoulder, and they said that pets being in game, so this confirmed that. No. Rare have already confirmed this from the get-go. They don't need a bunch of ancients who ran in fear from their own shadows to confirm this. Okay, let's move on. It appears as though the larger bird that used to terrify them had a foe. A friendly bird that used to help the ancients scare it away. Once the trumpets were sounded, the evil bird would become scared and try to flee. Once this mysterious do-gooder would appear, he would become the top of the food chain and help the ancients hunt the evil bird. But how did such a small bird strike so much fear into a large creature? Well, around the island there are a few paintings that point toward fire. First of all, this painting of fire itself, next to a large torch that looks out to sea. And secondly, this picture of the sun, which lines up perfectly with the sunrise. Also in this picture you can see the red bird is cast in front of what appears to be the rising sun. In Greek mythology, a phoenix is a long-lived bird that psychically regenerates or is otherwise born again. It's a metaphor for the sun. It dies at night, but is always reborn in the morning. The phoenix is often a symbol for a group of people who worship the sun. Even our own ancient pictures show the phoenix cast against a sun. So could it be in future expansions that our new enemy would come from the sky instead of the oceans? And in order to help us defeat such a foe, we would need to summon a phoenix with the use of a new musical instrument, the trumpet. I for one would love to see a threat from the sky, a large bird or beast that picks up vessels and flings them across the horizon. And lastly, when I was going across the shoreline, I noticed this mysterious journal that didn't lead to a quest but rather had a little poem or lore inside it, which again points towards what I was saying. The book reads, "Cloaked in folds of midnight waters, side by side, we sons and daughters, we set forth for no king's orders, but will sail together. Hold fast, tides are turning, flames roar, fires are burning, we'll all be returning if we sail together. All on the waves shall know our story, sing of the battles fought ashore. We all shall thrive on fame and glory when we sail together. Words of warning have been spoken, ancient creatures have awoken. Still until our bond is broken, we shall sail together." And more significantly, when closing this book, I don't know whether this was chance or not, but I heard something in the game ambience that I haven't heard before. Now let me just replay that, but I'll increase the volume. Don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a big ass bird. What do you think these paintings mean? Leave your opinion down in the comments below. And as always, if you liked the video, please hit that like button. And if you really like the video, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And hell, click the bell as well, so you're always informed of Sea of Thieves news, speculation, gameplay, and any other random stuff that I might upload. Until next time everybody, happy sailing, bye bye.